the communications. So last class we saw reading, how important reading is. Now this class we will see writing. Writing is also very important to communicate to others, especially in business. In business, you need to know good writing skills. You have to write business proposals. You have to fill up consumer documents. You have to write emails. Then you have to write reports, memos, circulars. All this is there in business. So you need to have very good writing skills. So there is a particular way in business how you write emails. You cannot write in any way the emails in business. It should be in formal language. There is a particular way how to write the emails. That is known as email etiquette. Etiquette means how to write, behavior, or how to do. So email writing, all this you need very good writing skills. So first we will see what is the purpose, why we are writing. So we are writing, many purposes will be there, many reasons will be there. One is informative writing. We want to inform something, we want to give some information. So that is informative writing. Expository writing is when you want to write in detail about some topic. You want to explain some fact or you want to explain some idea, then you will do expository writing. So if you want to write to persuade, persuade means you want to convince. You want to convince people, like how brochure of college, brochure of educational institution, these are all to convince, to persuade these students to join their institution. So that is persuasive writing. Then argumentative writing. Argumentative writing means you will argue, you will give your point of view in the writing and you will argue about it, saying that your point of view is correct. Compared to the other point of view, your point of view is correct. So that is argumentative writing. So these are the different purposes or different reasons why writing is done. Then elements of good writing. What are the elements of good writing? First, you should have a central idea. You should know for what purpose you are writing. So that should be clear. Then you should organize your writing. Organize means you should plan what will come in introduction paragraph, what will come in the middle of your writing, what will be your conclusion, what will be the heading, all this you will plan. So organizing. Then you will also decide the supporting materials. That means what examples you want to give. You want to give quotation from famous people. So these are all supporting materials. They are supporting to your writing. Then expression, what words you are using, how you are using the words, where you are using the words. All this is very important. That is, spelling should be correct, grammar should be correct, punctuation should be correct. So all these are the elements of good writing. So this should be there in a very good writing piece. Now what are the principles of effective writing? First you should know your audience. Who is the reader? So first you should understand who is your reader. So suppose you are writing books or suppose you are writing essays, then if your reader is children, then naturally you will use very simple language. You will use many examples, you will use pictures, you will write in a very simple way. But if you are writing for intellectual people or scientists or those kind of very knowledgeable people, then you can use big words, you can write lengthy essays, so like that. So first you should know your audience, who is your reader. Then second principle is you should keep to the point. You should not go away from the main point. You should not start discussing other topics and not sticking to the main topic. So you should know the when to stick to the same topic. And then you should have the right tone. Right tone means, like for example, business. Business, if you write, you cannot write in an informal tone. Informal tone means like how you are writing to your friend or to a family member. You will write in an informal way. Whereas in business, you have to write in a very formal way. There is a usage of words, all that you should be careful. And your opening should be very strong. That means what sentences you are using in the beginning, that should be very strong, like punchline. It should attract the reader. So your opening, your writing, whatever you are writing from the beginning, that should be very strong. It should attract the reader towards your writing. And you should have a strong close. Strong close means conclusion. You should have a very good conclusion also, where you will end with some strong points mentioned over there, so that the reader will be convinced about your writing. So these are the principles which should be followed in effective writing. You should know your reader, you should keep to the points, and you should be write in the correct tone. You should not keep changing the tone. One paragraph is formal, second paragraph is informal. Not like that. You have to maintain the same tone throughout your writing. And your opening sentences should be strong, and your closing sentences also should be strong. So these are the principles of effective writing. Now paragraph. Paragraph is a portion of your writing. When you are writing something, a small few set of few lines you will write. That is known as a paragraph. So when you write a paragraph also, you should be sticking to the main idea. What is the central idea of your entire writing, your essay or article, whatever you are writing? And paragraph also should be written very carefully. It should be well organized. It should be readable. That means easy to read. The words should be easy. Don't use big words, and it should be written in a very attractive way. So these are the elements which are there in a paragraph. You should have topic sentence, you should have supporting sentence, and you should have a conclusion. Topic sentence is the first sentence of the paragraph. So first sentence of the paragraph, like I said, it should be a strong sentence to attract the readers. Supporting sentence is whatever sentences you are writing after the first sentence. It should be supporting to the main idea or main theme of your paragraph. And conclusion, that is the last sentence of the paragraph, that also should be very well written. So these are the elements of paragraph. Now these are the types of paragraph. You have descriptive paragraph, narrative paragraph, reflective paragraph, imaginative paragraph, argumentative paragraph, persuasive paragraph, compare and contrast paragraph, classification paragraph, explanation paragraph, expository paragraph, process analysis paragraph. All these are the different types of paragraph. So what is descriptive paragraph? Descriptive means you are describing something. It can be a person, it can be an event, like for example, recently that Kumbh Mela happened, so you can describe that event. You can write about that event. So it can be about a person, it can be about an event, it can be an object, or it can be anything that you want to describe. Narrative paragraph. Narrative paragraph means like a story. You will tell something. So you will write it in chronological order. Chronological means in a sequence. What happened first, then what happened second, then what happened third, then what happened fourth. So like that. Narrative means like a story. Like how movies, when we see movies, it is like a story only. So there will be some suspense build in the end. So that is a narrative. So like how movies and all are like a narrative, like a storytelling, same way you have to write paragraphs in a narrative format. Reflective paragraph is where the author will think about the solution to a problem, and then he will write about the solution to the problem. Reflective means the author will think about a problem and he'll come out with a solution. Like now, recently, somebody in Kerala, he has found a new plastic. which is which will decompose within 3 months. It will decompose. So he has come out with a new kind of plastic. So he has found a solution to the plastic. You know plastic pollution, no? It is a big problem. It is polluting everywhere. So this new startup in Kerala, they have found a new material of plastic where the plastic will decompose in 3 months. So he is going to manufacture bottles, all containers and all using that new material. Imaginative paragraph is when you imagine. All this descriptive narrative and all is based on facts, the truth. So, but in imaginative, it will not be the truth. You imagine something. You imagine something and you write about it. It can be a person, it can be an event, it can be anything. So you imagine about that. So that is imaginative paragraph. Getting ready to sleep, huh? AC, yeah. Then why you sitting below AC? Sit this side. Then you are telling it is AC, it is comfortable. Huh? You are contradicting yourself. You are telling it's comfortable, but at the same time you are telling AC. It's too cold. Then how both opposite you are telling? I am not scolding. I am telling you are telling two sentence opposite. That is what. Then if AC is he is doing AC You like AC Huh? Okay. It's almost 11. Okay, I'll stop today because it's a lot of things are there. Most of the class is missing.